So let's talk about what are some of the things that we can do with Picasa. Again, I have my one folder selected over here, so that means it's working in my main workspace, which is on the right. One of the things that you can do on top of making a movie is if you go to blog this, it will automatically post a couple of these images directly to your Blogger or Blogspot account through Google. And you can also geotag your folders and pictures so that they will appear on Google Earth, and you can make them searchable through there. That's why all of my images have a little red marker around them. But what we're all going to do right now is we're going to make this into a movie. So once you have your folder selected, click on the film strip icon. Below, I now have a preview order of the movie that my kids' artwork is going to appear in. If I don't like an image, I can just click on the X and it will delete out of the timeline. I can click on this little text button right here, and I could type some text into it if I need to make some transitions or anything like that. Notice that the tab on the left is automatically changed to slide. This way I can change my font, the size, the color, the background, even the template if I was going to make it a music video, right, on how it would appear. It's another thing you can do if you need to preview the movie. You would just press play. If I want to add some additional pictures from my other albums, I can also dump them into here as well. Also notice that anything you delete out of your timeline will automatically appear back in here for safe storage, such as not wanting that one. And you can also go to Movie. And this is where we're actually going to start to create this into an actual object. The first thing you want to do is add your music. We need to actually only use royalty-free music, so one of the great sites that I discovered was by going through SchoolTube, which offer a variety of resources on their website, including links to get royalty-free music. One of the sites I like to use is Soundzabound. You can only access the stuff once you register for their website, but once you do, sign in and then try to click on Artist. This will give you then a selection of numerous artists that you can click on them if they're going to be full length. Just click on their artist name, and then you can actually just right click on these files and tell it to download to your drive. So in my case, I would just right click. You can try something as save link as. Make sure that you know what you're saving as. If it says MPEG layer 3, that means you're going to save it as an audio file. And make sure you know where you're saving, or else you're not going to be able to find this later. In my case, it's going to be under My Music, under that folder. And we'll call save. Now that I have successfully downloaded that song, I'm going to go to my load, and I'm going to find my file that I had saved. Now that I've installed the song, that it automatically is going to adjust the timeline to 3 minutes 42 seconds. You can adjust that even more by telling to fit audios into audio, or you can go to maybe truncate audio. That sometimes will make it lower or higher depending on the song. You just have to play with the options. You can also select a transition style under your song. If you really want to make it longer or shorter, you can adjust your slide duration or the overlapping. And once you are happy with your video, just press play to see what you've made, and we'll decide whether or not we want to turn it into a video file.